Okay. What's up, Blitz? How's it going? Where's the budgeting stream? It's happening soon, don't worry. I'm actually thinking about doing it this weekend, unironically. But yeah, I can definitely set something up for like Sunday. I was thinking either Friday or Sunday, but I think Friday I'm gonna be going out and taking the weekend off, so. Because I'm planning to watch the F1 movie. Okay, he just fucking walked right in front of me. These chapters are getting ridiculous. This week I have to read 90 pages. That's like fourth of the book. Wait, they're making you read every single thing in the chapter? Aren't you on like a 6-week program? Like in my classes, when I took 6-week like summer courses, like they skipped over pretty much a majority of the fluff in the textbook and just kind of went over the core stuff. He didn't specify? Oh my god. Okay, that's actually sucks. Just said read chapter 1 through 3 and that alone is 90 pages. That's actually insane. Genuinely. Almost completed the first 2 chapters. When does that shit even due? Like what, by the end of the week? Or is he's expecting that in like 2 days? Sunday? Okay. Low-key doable. Just kind of a dick move to be like, oh yeah, by the way, just read all the fucking chapters, because it's a summer course. You're not really going to be able to retain that much. Good amount of time, yeah. It's just that, yeah, like, that many chapters in, like, that short of a time period is, you're not going to really retain much, to be honest. It's not very efficient teaching. My MacBook is struggling. That's okay. My PC is also kind of struggling a little bit. Oh yeah, chat. My girlfriend has officially moved in. She has basically all of her stuff. It's actually insane how many clothes she has. Like genuinely. Planned obsolescence at its finest. Also, really like weird thing. So I'm very curious. I don't know if you guys see it differently than I do, but on my dashboard, on my Twitch dashboard, I'm seeing one viewer, but I know that there's at least two people here, so I'm kind of confused. I feel like Twitch has been doing that a lot recently, where like they just don't count my viewers correctly. Not that it matters in the grand scheme of things, but it's kind of like odd. Says one viewer for me too. Yeah, dang, I'm your only fan. Yeah, you my day one. My girlfriend doesn't even join the stream. Yep, fake as hell. What do you mean I'm here? My bad. No, it's just odd for me. I feel like it's been doing this pretty recently. I'll probably search it up, see if it's a Twitch issue. Happened to me. I just fucking... Okay, I actually have no idea how I died there, but also... okay. What is going on with Destiny? Why do I feel like it's been glitchy, like, recently? Like, it's genuinely terrible. Might just have to go back to Minecraft, bro. Okay. Bro, okay, nah, they did something to Destiny, bro. Why is it so much more difficult to be playing? Like, dude, I'm playing like a 1965, like... These Vanguard ops should not be this difficult, like, ever. I should literally just be running through them, like, easily. Like, I know that this isn't an optimal build by any chance, but it, or by any means, but it literally should not feel like a Nightfall, like a GM Nightfall. You got nerfed? Yeah, that's what it genuinely feels like it. Like, look at this shit, bro. I should be kind of like just breezing through these things. And also, like, I'm dying to like the stupid glitches. Sometimes. I feel like, at least. Father time creeping in a little too early. Yeah, my bad. Well, let me search up something real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at it. Like, it doesn't. All right, whatever. I don't know. That's still very odd. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of that one viewer thing that's showing up on my dashboard, because there's definitely a lot more, but I don't know, whatever. I guess maybe fucking Twitch thinks I have bots in my channel or something. It's very odd. Alright, should be able to go back. I hate that I have to pay for parking. If I go to campus right now, I would get a ticket. That, to me, that's probably been like the stupidest thing for like literally anything when it comes to school. Like, it was the same thing back in my uni. Like, you had to pay for parking to get an actual parking permit, and that shit was like $300-400. And even then, if you had like the correct parking permit, sometimes they would just be like, oh yeah, by the way, like, we're just gonna ticket your ass because we gotta fucking fill a quota. That's like, it genuinely makes no sense, because it's like, you already pay so much to go to college. Why are you paying even more for a parking spot? I'm a bot? Yeah, I know. You guys are all bots in my channel. I'm speaking to bots only. Doesn't make sense, especially when the security stops patrolling in the evenings. Yeah. It's like, bro, like, instead of investing in fucking parking security and parking enforcement, maybe invest in like fucking better facilities. I don't know, more parking spaces. You ever thought about that? Like, bro, I swear my parking enforcement division or whatever back at Penn State was like genuinely just got infinite money glitch. Like, they had so much money. It was genuinely so stupid. And then we as students had like no parking spots like whatsoever. You having a Delulu moment? Yeah. I always do. You get into a job position like mine, you start to go a little bit delusional. Like, I kid you not. I probably have like the entire fucking database from my company like ingrained in my eyes at this point, in my retinas. Yeah, that's how much I was working on it today. Gotta reload, damn. Bro randomly created viewers himself? Yep. You guys are actually AI chatbots talking to me right now. Bro, oh my god, I do like no damage like that anyway. Bro, finding something devious in our code? Yep. You already know. Why do you think I'm working on a large language model right now? Making pasta for dinner, by the way. All right, just let me know like how much you use, because I do have to track my calories still. I was thinking about going to the gym today, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. I still have a bunch of fucking furniture to put together and like boxes to put away. I thought you were about to say, watch how much seasoning she uses. Okay, I will say, all right, I have been using more seasoning recently. All right, she's kind of changed me a little bit. I have unironically been using more seasoning recently. So, not all hope is lost. That what you were saying? Yep. She saved me. Holy shit, bro. Like, what is... Like, okay. Nah, there's something wrong with this game right now. Like, there's genuinely no way that I'm dying to fucking ads. And, like, my build is not even that bad. I want to break from the ads. Honestly speaking, I've been actually wanting to go back into my Minecraft world for a little bit. Kind of miss it. Choir and vocal people are coming next week. Sick. What's that gonna be for? That is not sick? Why? You don't fuck with him? It's basically similar to Bandcamp. I swear Coral people are some of the craziest insufferable people I've ever seen. So basically, you don't fuck with them. I get it. I genuinely get it. I have a they support us. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I've been friends with a couple of people that were in choir or like, you know, in some sort of like vocal I wouldn't say career, but like I guess extracurricular, so to speak. I'm not friends with them now anymore. We kind of just fell off in terms of the friendship, but I will say, yeah, most of them were pretty annoying at times. There were times where, you know, they thought that, I mean, you know, there were times where like it was fine, but they would just like commit to like singing, like there would be no music, you know, playing whatever, they just fucking sing out of nowhere. And it's literally just to be like, oh yeah, I can sing because I'm in vocal or choir, and I'm just like, okay, like shush. You know, like I'm just trying to chill. I've heard stories where some of the gossip is crazy. Oh, I bet. Some of them are cool though. I guess it depends on like who you really talk to be honest. Not all of them are like that, but there's definitely a select few. Holy shit, man. Bro, okay. Why is this shit so AIDS? Bro, not even my shotgun does any damage to them. What the fuck? What are they feeding these wyverns? Oh my god, it's like I have to... Okay, either my build is crazy bad or like they just absolutely buffed the shit out of some of these guys. A lot of Amiga Disco and somewhat culty. Yeah, that's what I figured. Most of them kind of come off like that. It's like a whole toxic relationship in one area of the music department according to sources. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. At least with like during my time of like being somewhat friends with some of them. Holy shit. Sources are credited to 5 other people. Yeah, you can add me as a source as well, if you'd like. From my own personal experience, at least. I actually unironically got into a situationship with one of them. It was probably one of the worst fucking moments of my life. She was terrible. Last I heard from her, she's a single mom. Okay, I should be laughing about that, but it's kind of funny. That's a whole story I can go into another time. More lore? Oh, dude, you have no idea. Like, if I have grandkids, they are never going to be fucking bored, bro. I have so much lore. Bro, middle school and high school for me were like probably one of the craziest like years of my life. Also, middle school, but just like so much shit happened because I was unironically like depressed half the time. And dude, okay, I don't know if y'all knew this. I might have said this before. I don't know. But like I was probably a terrible, like the most terrible person you would have ever come across. Like I was genuinely a dick. So there were definitely moments. Which caused a lot of drama in my life. Are you an Andrew Tate type build? Not that bad. But I would say to an extent. I was very invested in the gym. Which, I mean, I still am now, but, like, not as, like, a, oh, I'm better than you sort of thing. It's more so, like, I just, like, you know, I enjoy it. Bro, you can't see shit. I never got into really any real drama. Yeah, honestly speaking, might probably have been the move. I wouldn't really recommend it. I got into a lot of drama when I was in middle school, high school. I mean, granted, when I look at back at it now, it was kind of just a nothing burger. But back then, it was like quite literally the only thing that I had going on in my life. There was this one time that I almost got into a fight with one person along with his goons. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that definitely sounds like how would you say it? Youth. Something you would probably do in your youth. I'm actually trying to think right now. I don't think I ever got into a fight. I never had any close calls with fights either. Apparently my brother has, but that was when he went to college actually. So he never got into a fight in middle school or high school, but in college he did. It was kind of funny. He told me the story. 9 times out of 10, those sort of fights are mainly just for show. Like I look at like sometimes I'll get like school fights or whatever on my fucking Instagram reels, and I'm just like, yeah, you guys fucking suck at fighting. Like it's literally just like they're like slap fighting in a way. Like they're just throwing, hands in the air, but like nothing's really hitting. And if it does hit, it's like very lucky because the other person was just too stupid enough to not react. That's just unironically how like school fights end up being. I don't know what kind of culture they were accustomed to, but none of the fights were really that great. Yeah, I don't know. I was always kind of like one of those like in high school. I was like always like that sort of like mediator. I never really got involved into any fights. I was kind of friends with everyone, to be honest, but like I had friends, but then I had like a group of people that I called like, my true friends and shit like that. Until even that fell off after I went to college. Now I have a different group of friends that I can call like my true friends. Just unnecessary to me. Yeah, it's stupid. Most of the time it's just because they're bored. Like they have nothing else going on in their life, so they just decide to say, fuck it, I'll go ahead and start a fight with someone. I never witnessed one, actually. It would be it probably would have been pretty funny to me if I actually witnessed one, because yeah, like back then I actually I never really told people much about that either, like when I was in high school, because like if anyone ever found out like if you like knew some sort of martial arts, like they would test you. I don't know, Floridians are fucking weird, man. Like when it comes to that shit. Like I know of this one kid that like, took karate and classes or whatever. And yeah, he like, they like asked him if he wanted to fight or whatever. Not even asked him, they just like straight up took him into a fucking fight. I don't even remember the outcome of that shit. Like what ended up happening. But it was so stupid. I witnessed multiple, they be fighting anywhere on campus, they antagonize you too. Yeah. I've had a couple of people do that. I ended up just ignoring them for the most part. Like I was just like one of those kids in high school that like I was kind of just friends with everyone. You know what I mean? Like I tried my best to be friends with everyone. Now I could give less of a fuck. But back then, yeah, I was definitely like more of a people pleaser, so to speak. But yeah, I never really told anyone back then that I actually like knew how to fight, because I actually knew how to do Muay Thai, which is like one of the deadliest hand-to-hand combat sports, like combat, you know, yeah, combat sports basically in the world. I still know how to break. I actually still know how to tear someone's ACL. Actually, like one of the kicks or whatever. I try to teach my girlfriend, and I'll probably continue to teach her because like I do want her to know how to do all that shit. But yeah, it's like one of those things that I'm just like I wouldn't want to use it on someone, because like when you see the fights that happen, you know what I mean? You're like, okay, yeah, like you probably don't want to be doing this sort of shit. Is there still more? There's one here. Okay. I don't. Oh, is there still more? Shit, there is. It reminds me of this one trombone player in college that like for a week have been harassing the core low brass guys. It's for some stupid ass reason from after a concert. Wow. Usually those sort of people will end up not really making it far in life. So like you just kind of have to deal with it, you know, for as long as you, I guess, possibly can. Because unfortunately you're going to come across those sort of people like basically everywhere. It's the unfortunate reality of it. He's antagonizing and saying that he would fight them. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, like, a person who outright comes out and says, you know, that they want to fight or that they're gonna fight you, 9 times out of 10 they don't really know how to actually do that, because the people who actually know how to fight are trying to avoid it as much as possible. You know what I mean? No one, like, for example, like, no one goes into a karate class or a jiu-jitsu class or a Muay Thai class and like it's like, yeah, like my number one reason for learning this is because I want to beat someone up, you know what I mean? And I mean, like, there are definitely a couple of bad apples in that regard, but like no one does that. No one goes into a class like that. No one goes into the gym to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get stronger because you know, I'm gonna beat someone up. Okay. I think I collected everything here. I think I have anything else here. So like, honestly speaking, can I just like swap characters? Really, we all know this guy. He has a bad reputation. Yeah, that's unfortunate. When you was talking trash to people that are not only taller but much stronger than him. Oh my gosh. That's like genuinely insane. Oh, because he got left out. I'll give it a couple of months. He might be kicked out of the program. Who knows? It only takes like, you know, a handful of people to really snitch on that person, especially if he catches them on a bad day. Hold on, my girlfriend's on the phone, so I'm gonna go ahead and that guy. Fortunately, he won't. Many students have reported his weird behavior and the college hasn't done anything. That's kind of odd. Is he backed by someone? Like, is there someone significant in the band class? Like, I don't know, band faculty, so to speak, that like is backing this kid? Could just be a matter of politics, really. Just because there isn't really that much evidence for the college to actually kick him out. Oh, so it's just all like, it's just all student reports basically. They haven't even like brought him in to like question him. Nothing like that. Oh shit, was I? Oh. I didn't read that. Yeah, that's odd, to be honest. I don't know. I guess the one good thing about my college is that like they kind of took every single report pretty seriously. So some people would end up getting expelled actually from the school if they did some stupid shit like that. My friends have talked to our conductor about his behavior. Low key, just grab a recording of it. And grab a recording, like, you know, of his behavior.
My vision was true. Even after years of speculation, no one guessed the Ishtar Collective made it here, let alone build a city he couldn't find. As per Calvin, his grip in the city...
I'm not even recording, but maybe like a, I mean, not like a video recording, but like an audio recording too. Could work.
For the time being, his pursuit of this object, the veil, is of dire importance. If he gets to it first, urgency is key, Guardian. We cannot fail.
You Earthlings know how to make an entrance, don't you?
One of them did get footage, but I guess he hasn't done anything super egregious for the school standards. That's crazy.
Nightmare. Never thought I'd say that. I always figured if Lightbearers came here, we'd be fighting them off. Lucky for both of us, we're on the same side. In any case, I hope we can find common ground.
Well,
At least common enemies.
I mean, I guess if he continues doing that, it's definitely something's gonna happen. So it's more of a wait and see sort of a situation. Okay, I think this mission should be enough. Hopefully we can get it finished in like 13 minutes. Kind of sucks because I noticed like he always lies about himself and that he tends to target freshmen. Oh great, what is he, like a senior or something? Is he one of those guys?
This city is impressive.
That's Neo Luna for you. You should see it in the Cloud Arc.
Cloud Arc.
It's where all of Neo Luna's citizens live virtually.
Okay.
I keep the city as their slum.
How did I not make that jump?
We
Oh god, Destiny. This game sometimes.
Important task. Do not delay.
Oh shit. He's gonna be a senior this year? Oh god. That's actually terrible. He's a senior and he's been going around doing that shit. That's kind of embarrassing, low-key. Can't even say low-key, it's kind of a high-key at this point. Brother's calling me for help on something? No, you're good. Take your time. I was buddy with this guy too, which I hate for myself at the time because he pushes shit too far. Well, I mean, at least you learn now that his behavior is like that. It's better to learn about that shit up front than later on in life when you're already 3-4 years into some sort of friendship with him and he shows his true colors. It's happened to one of my friends before where like she was friends with this girl for like, you know, close to 5 years and she ended up being a pretty terrible person in the end. So it was like 5 years down in the drain. I was really uncomfortable just talking to him. Less awful working with him, I would ask him for help, and he would just go on tangents, and it's just a huge waste of time. God damn, how did this guy even get past the fucking grades? Okay, bro. Bro, oh my god, I cannot get up. Infuriates all the lower brass, low brass section and other sections too. Is there any, like, does the professor, like, is there any way for the professor to just, like, move him? Honestly? Or I guess the conductor or whoever. Because, like, if it's getting in the way of, like, learning, right? Like, there has to be a line. Somehow. Because he's not only really... Oh, he's not really that good on his instrument either, and always makes excuses. Okay. That's kind of crazy that's not, like, enough to at least have some sort of talk with him. Not even kick him out, just talk with him. He has the audacity to critique us. Oh, that would piss me off. I can't even lie. I'd probably lose it. Doesn't cause a disruption in class, but he makes a disruption during, before, and after ensembles. Okay, so basically he's a bitch boy. Because why isn't he doing that shit? During. He's got to commit to the bit, man. Come on. if you go and be a dickhead, you might as well commit to the bit. That was a pretty fucking terrible throw. Right now, we just ignore him or try to get away from him as much as possible. Yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be your best bet. It's just kind of crazy that, like, as much as people try to annoy or ignore him, he still seems to be just continuing. I mean, unless someone's giving him some sort of attention. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like despite you guys ignoring him for as much as possible, he continues to be doing this shit. Gotta thank him though, because that honestly the whole low brass section is bonded even more because of him. And there you go. At least something good came out of it. Where is everybody? Oh, there he is. This is my pent up frustration towards the guy. Yeah, well, I'll try to, I mean, it's fine to vent it out here. I mean, that's kind of the purpose, I guess, of my fucking streams in a way. Alright? But, I mean, the best way to handle it is literally just try not to blow up, in front of this guy, because you kind of just at that point you give him what he wants to some extent. I mean, if he's clearly harassing you this much, you know, or at least if he's clearly harassing this many people this much, he clearly wants some sort of attention. And so the minute that any one of you blow up or anything, you instantly give him that sort of gratification of like, okay, now I got your attention. Whether it's good or bad, doesn't really matter. Oh, okay, and I'm dead. I probably shouldn't have been there. I forgot about that fucking spot. Oh my god. I was just gonna chill. I gotta listen to the whole goddamn thing again. There we go. Oh my god, why are there so many dogs? Remember, the thing is a bad person, it's just his behavior hasn't checked up on him when he was younger. Yeah, maybe he's gotten like, I wouldn't say coddled, but I'm sure maybe he's been spoiled too much as a kid and he was never told no. It's definitely possible. I mean, I've met people like that in college. You would think that that sort of mindset goes away once you get into college, but no, it's there. I'd be very surprised. I know I was. If he invades my practice sessions, though, there's going to be some distasteful words. Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's probably the best you really can do in that regard. Because, of course, like, once he kind of pushes it a little bit too far, then it's like, okay, like, you know, hop off my dick, dude. Like, what are you doing? But if he's just kind of doing that shit from like afar, it's like, all right, he's too pussy to really like commit to anything, so just ignore him. Alrighty. Am I still in the mission? No, I'm not. Okay, good, we're back. Alrighty, cool. I think we'll continue some of that probably another time, but I'm gonna go ahead and end stream for the day, so I appreciate you guys coming by. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, of course, as per usual. I don't know if I want to stray away a little bit from Destiny and probably go back to Minecraft, because I do want to kind of go back into it a little bit. I kind of miss playing on that Minecraft world, so we may go back to that Minecraft world at some point. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna head off. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. So, alright. Peace.